We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Count is 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lays off, ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Rosario on at first. Nobody out. 1-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jeff McNeil becomes the first out of the inning. 0-1 the count. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. Comes set with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. In the dirt here. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hap is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Runners on the move for second. Count still at 1-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker with a strikeout. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. His career line against Wheeler, he's 1 for 2. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Wheeler has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Under it, Lagares, and there's 1 away. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Throw on to first gets him. So stepping in, J.D. Davis will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Lester, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Stepping in, Jed Lowry. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. One on its way from Lester. Lying toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. Here's Juan Lagares. His past history against John Lester. He's 3 for 15. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, right back at Lester on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep full side.
Outside, 2-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Here's Javier Baez. His
fifth.
career line against Wheeler. He's just 1 for 6. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Javier Baez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-1 to him now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out. So in now for Chicago, Nicholas Castellanos. And the first base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. Rizzo on third. Schwarber over at second. Castellanos on at first with 2 down. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Chopped to third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 call, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Well, right back at Lester on the mound. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Peter Alonso hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The third base.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Popped him up. Zobrist moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. McNeil going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Ben Zobrist. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Grounded to the right. And he is out on the tag. Into the box, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The batter, number 4.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Jed Lowry.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Castellanos has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one.
And the throw is in time to get him. Striding in once again, Javier Baez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the. Next for the Mets, Zach Wheeler. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Zach.
And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Rosario tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow. First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. Ready for another shot now. Peter Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Fouled off. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. A man at second with one down. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Man at second here with two away, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. David Phelps, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And not in time as the run scores. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And it's fouled away. From the stretch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
In there, a base hit. Here's Jed Lowry now. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's 1 for 2. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. A ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here. So leading off the inning, Nicholas Castellanos. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Nicholas Castellanos is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth.
Daniel.
Ball one.
Come on. No strike.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. No runs, just one hit, one error for the Cubs to this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Digging in once again, Ian Happ. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
No strike.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
So he notched the back. He's set, and the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down out there. Zobrist rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the left-handed Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. First offering on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 1-1. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Bryant at third with 2 away. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McNeil moves over, and the inning is over. Steve Cishek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. In now, Juan Lagares. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Robinson Cano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Left side, but well foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Seth Lugo is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a 3rd.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fastball too high, ball 4. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Schwarber, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. 2-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeff McNeil. He drove in two with a double in his last at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The left fielder, number 52.
From the stretch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
He does a masterful job of pitching. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steve Cishek. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Lowry will look this one in for the first out. Striding in, Ian Happ. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Rosario is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Zobrist, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. J.D. Davis the next at bat. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Castellanos is there, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Zobrist backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now with the plate, Jed Lowry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And it's quickly 0-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once.
Rizzo.
Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 43, Luis Avilan. Now playing second.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Brandon Nimmo.
0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate, Javier Baez. 3 at-bats for him in this one. All ending with him going down on strikes. Davis brings it in. Beautiful diving stop. Wow. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. 1-1 to Schwarber. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that will... Digging in to try it again. Juan Lagares. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Line drive to center field. Happ is there. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he struck him out. So a good... Striding in to start the 9th, Wilson Contreras, as they'll look to get something going here. And even Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Change up too low, and it's 1-0.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
That misses. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Ramos has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Nick Castellanos now head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 3. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out. Jason Hayward will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Lifted down the line in left.
Hayward.
And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Ready now, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Mets.
First pitch on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 1 for 3.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground. 2 gone. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was
got him looking, and that'll do it. The end. Digging in, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. DeGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Ian Happ is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 52.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Check swing grounder to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's just 1 for 6. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. 1-1 to Schwarber. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play. Nick Castellanos now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Schwarber is off at first with 2 away. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes.
And the throw to first is digging in, Brandon Nimmo, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brandon Nimmo goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. The 2-1 home is laid off for ball number 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Swing and a liner. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunker, you have to get strikes.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Liner towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Contreras finishes it off with the tag. So here now's the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. This is line to left. Cespedes is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0-1 the count. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now back.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Bryant. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Count even at 2-2. Zobrist leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. McNeil is after it, and he makes a nice catch. Settling in now, Peter Alonso. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the bat.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The third baseman,
and he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Leading off.
First delivery to him on the way.
The first baseman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Now batting, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball 1-0. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. McNeil is there, and he has it for the out. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Wilson.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Rizzo, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Another 2-2 offering. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Lowry.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. Digging in now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Soft liner toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. High drive deep down the left field line. Cespedes sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And there's a base hit on the line. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Zobrist.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. So striding in, Chris Bryant.
Now back, the third baseman, Chris.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Bryant.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Leading off the inning, Jacob deGrom, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jacob deGrom.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Conforto gets his lead at first, nobody out. To third. Bryant is up with it. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Now at the plate, Peter Alonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Steve Cishek takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Cishek stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits to this point.
Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
In the dirt here. And the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. Luis Avilan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's just 1 for 6. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Javier Baez goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. At the plate, Wilson Contreras, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Jerry's Familia, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And he lays off there 1-0.
Jerry Familia now playing third base and batting 9. Number
Schwarber
21
stands at second with 2 gone.
Windsor.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of.
Ouch, that one hit him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Justin Wilson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 2 out, bases loaded. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Addison Russell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Addison.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 offering. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
Threw it right past him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
So a new pitcher coming on now. We'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow.
Number 15, Brandon Morrow.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, not a big sample. Juan Lagares will come on now and pinch run here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Lagares on at first. Nobody out. But the runner's back easily. And it's fouled away. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back easily. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter, number 4.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. And that'll miss up an in ball 2. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 1-0 the count. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in, Ben